Guys, it's Lee Van Dam here, and I'm on the road, but I wanted to bring you the news from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius this week, and starts off with this pop-up. So we're getting Final Fantasy Type 0 back. This is the Operation Mod Demolition. Cool. So we've got abilities, summon tickets, and equipment. More than likely that sounds like we're going to be farming stuff again, which is cool with me. That means we get to see King Mog, but we'll find out in just a bit. So the story itself looks like it's about the same as far as what Rainy's getting into. The objective is going to be different, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and go to the news and let's see what's going on. All right, so we've got the Cactuar Dunes this weekend for your new characters. So when you get a new unit, that way you can level them up pretty big. Now, so the event's going to be from Friday. It's going to run for 2 weeks. And, okay, so it's not even, well, yeah, it is going to be farming. Okay, so beginner, you get a rare summon ticket. For the intermediate, you get White Phantoma, which looks like that's going to be the currency this time. Advanced, you get White Phantoma. Pro, you get White Phantoma. And for the elite, you get 500 Lapis. So that's cool. So we have got some really interesting abilities. So we've got Cheerleader, which gives everyone who has this access to cheer. That is crazy. Lightspeed Jab, which boosts attack, reduces defense, and enables last stand. So that's really good for an attacker because then you can at least get your defense back when you're low on health. So I can't wait to see what the percentages are for that. That's pretty crazy. But for the Cheerleader to get an attack boost of attack and defense by 25%, and then you're able to use cheer, that can really make it really crazy for some units, because then you can change healers, because you can give some healers cheer, or you can go with some healers like Luca, who's already really good, and you can put the burden of cheer on somebody else. But you know, there's a lot of units that can raise stats now, so it's not as crazy it used to be. Energy Bomb consumes hit points to deal physical damage to all enemies. That's pretty cool. White Knight boosts defense for all allies and cast regen. And we get the Imperial Helm, which boosts hit points by 10% and defense by 5%. So that's really interesting for those skill materia. Also, along with, you can get Trust Moogles, which I'm still trying to farm because I need my dual wield. I'm very close, really close, but I really need to try to finish the captain today before that event goes away and get the Trust Moogles from this event. Got a Skull Crusher, 35 attack. That's good for beginners. Vitality, Apparatus. Wow, that's a lot of hit points. So that's great. Phantasmal Blade. That's got a lot of attack. That's really cool. So we've got a claim period. It's going to be 3 weeks instead of 2 weeks. So we'll get a week afterwards to try to figure things out. The new units that we can summon are going to give us a bonus. And so looks like we're going to get the rest of the gang from Final Fantasy Type 0. So we'll be able to see that in a second. So, of course, if you're farming the stuff, be sure not to fuse in the units, because, you know, get you a greater bonus by farming with a whole squad on pro level or elite, which will be one step below the most difficulty. I had real good success running that last time, and so I'll be using that method again. It looks like that the special guest monster is going to be Nimbus. It's a high hit point monster equipped with attacks that can instantly KO units, and it sometimes appears after boss battles in the pro level quests. So, wow, that's crazy. He does nothing as long as you don't attack, and disappears after a while. So you can just steal from him. So that, okay. Wow, that's crazy. So while Nimbus is up, you just have everybody steal Phantoma from him. And wow, okay, that's awesome. So if you do take him, if you do beat him, you get a lot more White Phantoma too. Huh, okay. It's interesting. So we'll go ahead and crank up some steel materia so that way we can have it equipped on every party member. But that's pretty sick. So that's a really cool mechanic. So we should be able to farm a lot. The new Final Fantasy type O characters that we're going to be able to summon. We're going to have 8, 9, Queen, and Sync. So we haven't got King and we haven't got a few other people yet, but I'm sure they'll be on the way whenever the new event for this comes out. So that's going to be in the Vortex. So that is cool. My homeboy Link, he is waiting for Queen, so I know he's going to be really excited that we're getting to summon her this time around. And so let's talk about the characters while we're at it. So we got four choices. Queen is going to be, wow, 5-star base, upgrade to 6 stars. And, okay, she, of course, her job is a Jito cadet. She gets a lot of global exclusive abilities. Wow. She auto revives within 5 turns. That's pretty crazy. She gets a barrage on 1 enemy. That's really nice. Guaranteed single target damage is pretty hard to find on barrage type moves. So that's Devastate's pretty cool. Justice Guard, immune to blind and paralysis. So definitely she must be an attacker. Yeah, she's definitely an attacker because her base stats show that, and she gets an attack boost by 30. So maybe she wasn't as strong on the Japanese version, but she looks like she's going to be very good now. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, she's a strong physical attacker. She gets berserk when her hit points go below a certain level. So that's very interesting too. Okay. I wonder if her berserk causes her to lose control, or I wonder if she uses automatic skills, or how that works. Anyways, that sounds neat. Sounds really neat. So we've got 9. 9 is also a Jito cadet. He goes from 4-star to 6-star. So we'll probably be more likely to get him. Trustmaster's action. So he's like the golden egg. So you get an experience boost if you equip it. So that's pretty cool. Has a really high base attack, 212. That's not bad. And global exclusive abilities. He gets a boost to his jump. Clean sweep. So he gets a partially unmitigated damage AoE. So that's always useful. Impulsive, he boosts attacks and spirit by 20%, so that's pretty cool. So he uses jump, and he has other abilities like Whirling Lance, so I guess that's along with Clean Sweep that hits all enemies. And he has Roar, which can stop all enemies, so he sounds like he's going to be really useful. An attacker with stop. It's pretty crazy because, you know, Chizuru, she can mess you up in an arena too with stop, so that's wild. And so we've got Sync, 3-star to 5-star, so we'll be more likely to get her. She's a physical attacker as well. Wow, okay. High hit points, and that's pretty high base attack for a 5-star. She's got Mace Cyclone, which is a wind elemental attack. It deals damage to all enemies. She didn't get any global boost, so okay. And now we've got a physical attacker as well. Wow, so we had a whole crew of attack units. So this is the time. If you didn't have a physical attacker, this is definitely the time to pick one up. We got 8. 8 gets Tranquility, boosts hit points and magic MP by 15%. And Sync, for her Trustmaster, she got Innocence, which boosts attack and defense by 20%. Those are pretty good. I think Sync's is a little bit better than 8's, but you can find use for 8's for hit points and MP on a tank. So that'd be pretty good. His base attack's pretty good, not as high as Sync's, so we'll have to see what his abilities work with. Now, he has stances, and he's physical attacker, pummels his enemies with barrages. He can boost his own attack with a wildfire stance, raise his hit count with swift wind stance, so I guess he can hit more times, so that'll make him more combo friendly, so that could be really important. And he can even absorb enemies' hit points with Quick Bolt stance. So he's got a drain, he's got a way to enhance combos, and he also boosts his own attack. So he definitely can be very useful in a variety of ways. So he looks cool. I like monk type characters, so I'll want to keep him even if I don't use him, just because I want every martial arts unit I can get my hands on. You know, but that's a lot of variety as far as for attackers. That is pretty crazy. pretty crazy, and they've got some useful things among them, so that is really nice. You know, I like Final Fantasy Type Zero. I still have never played the game, but I like the concept and the characters. They all seem really cool. Our buddy Link, he highly recommends the game, and so he has a few characters that he really enjoys from it. So I want to get around to it one day. Hopefully I will. If not, I'll at least look it up and just kind of see what it's all about from someone else playing it. But what do you guys think of the event coming up? You know, it's going to be a farming event. I enjoy those, especially now that I've finally figured out just to have the party of units. It worked really well, Secret of Mana. It worked really well in the first Type Zero event, so I'm sure it'll work well now. So let me know what units you get. Just post them. Come back to this video. Post them down in the comments below when you get the units. I will also post which ones that I get. And for the farming thing, if you don't really know what I'm talking about, I will actually shoot a video of it this time around, so that way you can see what I mean. Because yeah, using all the units, no matter what stars you get in a group, and just doing the highest level possible you can with one person clearing, or even if you get away with it with a friend doing it, then you can really rack up some white Phantom real quick. So that's where it's at. But hey, I appreciate you guys coming by. If you like what you're hearing, throw me a like. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe, because we do a lot of stuff with Brave Exvius, a lot of stuff with Street Fighter V. Tekken 7 is around the corner, and it's on like Donkey Kong once that happens. That's it. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that. I hope you're looking forward to it too. But until next time, this is Lee Van Am. You guys take care, and God bless.